UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill full card betting results. We had a lot of very solid finishes. Jamal Hill going out there, knocking out Johnny Walker with a temple shot in the very first round. Kyle Dawkins snatching up a Darce with 1 second left in that first round. Parker edging out a 29-28 decision. Jim Miller, one of the oldest, longest fighting UFC fighters of all time, knocking out Nicholas Mota. Joaquin Buckley barely getting a decision. David Onama coming back and knocking out Benitez. Stephanie Egger getting a submission. Chas Skelly getting a knockout in his final MMA fight. DePaula very narrowly edging out a decision. Chad and Hellinger knocking out Strader in the third and final round. The third round of 3 at 13 minutes and 33 seconds. A lot of threes if you look right there. Jonathan Pierce going out there fighting the undefeated Christian Rodriguez and winning by unanimous decision. Then Maria Batista getting that decision win as well. But those are just the regular results on how the fights actually went. We have to look at the actual results in terms of our betting, because we did very solid. If you look down here, the total that we gained on the card, 8.16 units on the card. That would be, say your bankroll is $10,000. 8.16 of that would be about, I would say it'd be about $800 profit. If your whole bankroll is $10,000, you would make $816 overall in the entire year of 2022. We were up 31.3 units. If you want to do it, if you guys want me to do a full video on the whole results on the year, we can definitely do that. We started off losing with Fight Night Cater versus Chikaze, but we came back with some really solid cards. If you look right here, we made 6 units on Hermanson versus Strickland. We gained 7 units on UFC 271, and we gained 13.72 units right there on this card for UFC 271. That 8 units was on one of our parlays with Lawrence and Wells, as well as Casey O'Neill. But we did pretty good as well on UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill. We had 2.7 units on David Onama. This dude is a future star in the UFC featherweight division. Not because he's going out there talking on the mic absolutely crazy like Conor McGregor, but the amount of power that this man has and the ability just to eat so many shots from his opponent, it is absolutely insane. He's got a really good chin, very good in the later rounds as well. Likes to eat a lot early on and then come back later and look amazing. He went out there and got that knockout in the very first round on Mowgli Benitez, so we gained 2 units on that one. We had 1.1 unit on Diana Belbita at -110. We did lose that bet. It was a very close one. Diana thought she won. A lot of people did think that Diana Belbita won. It was a very close fight. I'm not going to let my bias get into it and just say that Diana won, because it honestly could have gone either way, but we did lose that one. We had 3.2 units. I'm not too sure why it's saying just a straight 2 units right there, but we did have 3.2 units on Jonathan Pierce at -320 on DraftKings, so we gained a 1 unit profit. We had 2.3 units on Chad and Hellinger, -230 on BetOnline, another 1 unit profit. At that point on the card, we had gained a profit of 3 units, but, you know, stupid BERT MMA gotta make at least one bad bet every single card. This night's really bad bet was, of course, Jessica Rosa Clark. I was like, we're coming off a couple of good wins, making a lot of money early on with my earlier bets. I'm like, yeah, you know, let me put a little bit more on this one, and put, you know, 4 units on Jessica Rose Clark. Not the move. That is not what you want to be doing. Think about it. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm thinking back to when I made that bet. Horrible bet. But I had 4 units on Jessica Rose Clark. She got armbarred in the very first round, so we lost 4 units there. Yeah, not a good look. But then we had 3 units on Joaquin Buckley at -150, so we gained about 2 units there. So overall, on our straight bets, I think we honestly broke even, because we gained 2 units, 3, 4, 5, 6 units there, and then we lost 4 units, and then 1.1. So we gained about 0.9 units on all of our straight bets. But now we go on to the props, because we had a couple of bad props and a couple of very, very solid props here. One of the ones I really like was, of course, the Jonathan Pierce by a unanimous decision prop at plus 350. One of my best props of the night. And then one I was so close. Half a unit on Joaquin Buckley by unanimous. Oh, unanimous decision. I know. I know you guys can roast me in the comments. I was very close to getting that bet. But of course, one judge did give it a Razak Al-Hassan, so that bet did get nullified. If we would have won, we would have got 3.25 units. But sadly, one judge gave it to Abdul Razak Al-Hassan, so we did lose that one. Also, at half a unit on David Onama by a unanimous decision. Did not win that one. Onama, he's got power, and he knocked him out. I mainly did that one more for the value. I thought maybe Benitez would be able to use that kickboxing at range and kind of survive. But of course, we saw Onama lane and get that knockout. We had one unit on Mario Batista by a knockout at plus 250. He was very close many times. The elbows were landing, the little shoulder strikes he was doing. A lot of good shots were landing for Mario Batista, but Jay Perrin, very tough guy, was able to eat a lot of those shots and survive. So we did not actually cash that one there. We had one unit on Chas Skelly by a decision prop at plus 250 or plus 240 right there. It was looking like he was going to get that decision, and then out of nowhere, I mean, nobody was expecting it at that point. As before that, it was more of those like little tap punches here and there, takedowns, a little bit of ground and pound. We weren't really seeing much of a chance for either Skelly or for Striegel to get a finish, but out of nowhere, he lands a big shot and just knocks out Mark Striegel. So we did lose that one. We also lost one unit on Nicolas Mota by knockout, but we came back with 1.05 units on Buckley Al-Hassan over 1.5 rounds. Probably just should have done the fight goes to decision, but you know, I thought we were going to win this one here, so the props were not doing too good tonight. I will admit the prop betting tonight was not the best it could have been because we were very close on the Joaquin Buckley bet. Mario Batista was super close. Chas Skelly just out of nowhere lands that huge shot. So yeah, we were very close on a couple of those props. But overall, I'm a little disappointed with how good or how bad my props did on the night. But that's not the main part of the night. The main thing that really made us a lot of the money is, of course, the parlays. On most of my cards, we have really good luck when it comes to parlays. If you look at my UFC 271 parlays, absolutely amazing. We had one unit on a parlay with Andrei Arlovsky, Kyler Phillips, Casey O'Neill, Jeremiah Wells, and Ronnie Lawrence for plus 443 parlay. That was one. We had Casey O'Neill, Ronnie Lawrence, and Jeremiah Wells gained 7.4 units. And then we had 2 units on Bobby Green and Casey O'Neill. So our parlays recently have been doing absolutely amazing. For UFC 271, they were really good. For the Strickland card, I believe we also had a good parlay there. If I can find it. Yeah, we had Jonathan Almeida, Shavkat Rakhmonov, and Strickland versus Hermansson starts round 3, as well as Almeida, Shavkat, Strickland versus Hermansson starts round 3, and Julian Erosa. I don't know why, but my parlays have been cashing for literally every single card. UFC Fight Night Hermansson versus Strickland, both parlays cashed. UFC 271, all 3 parlays cashed. And then UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill. We had 2 out of the 3 parlays did cash. We had 2.5 units on David Onama, Chad Anheliger, Jonathan Pierce, and Walker versus Hill does not go to a decision for parlay odds of plus 303. So we gained almost 7 units on that parlay right there. Very solid. We also had 2.5 units on a parlay with Parker Porter minus 280 and Jamal Hill minus 220. So we gained around 2.4 units on that one. And then our only parlay that did lose on the card was 2 units on Pickett versus Dawkins. Goes to a decision minus 144. And then Jamal Hill by knockout prop minus 150. Of course, Pickett versus Dawkins did not go to a decision. But overall, it was a good night. Our parlays really came in clutch right there for Porter, Jamal Hill, David Onama, and Helliger. Pierce, Walker versus Hill does not go to a decision right there. So, yeah, we did really solid on the card. I'm pretty sure we're missing one bet that I also did do. Yeah, we're missing it. I think I forgot to add it, but it was 1.35 units on Jamal Jamal Hill by knockout prop. Jamal Hill by KO slash TKO. It was minus 135 on DraftKings, but even though it's minus money for someone winning by knockout, it happened, so we did win that bet as well. Minus 135 on DraftKings. So that was the betting results for UFC Fight Night. Walker versus Hill was a pretty solid card in my opinion. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this live stream. My results video for UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill. If you want to see the bets, they're definitely going to be down in the comment section. You can just check for the instructions on how to actually become a member, because we're going to be posting all UFC bets, all Bellator bets, all PFL bets, all bets that we're going to do for literally any MMA promotion. We put on all of those bets. Sometimes we make a couple stupid bets here and there, but doesn't everyone? But we always come back with our parlays. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course turn on those notifications, because we post these videos almost every single day. Absolutely amazing content. So subscribe and all that good stuff. Put your results betting on UFC Fight Night Walker versus Hill in the comment section below. And with all that being said, we'll see you in the next one.